started getting more physical in the second period. Your game opened up. Were you surprised by the first and how sort of on your heels you seemed in the first period?
Yeah, it was kind of a funny period. I just don't think we, throughout the game, I don't think we developed enough offense. I don't think, certainly the first period, we didn't develop any forechecking. I don't think we gave them much, but we certainly didn't develop enough forechecking, which leads us to not developing a lot of offense.
It seemed to open up a little bit when you went back to Dubois between those two. Is it just familiarity, both in that direction, but also with Duchesne and Zingle?
Yeah, there just wasn't much going on with Duchesne, Cam, and Brett. It was going the other way. Yeah, Zingle and Duchesne have played together. I actually like some of the shifts that line put together. Yeah, that's when I thought things changed. They didn't have a chance after the 3 or 4 minute part of the second period, where I thought we kind of took over the period. We didn't develop enough offense, and when we had chances, we just did not finish on them. I mean, you just can't have a 3-on-0 and not come away with something in the period then and what the score is.
John, when you have that much skill, do you sometimes have to tell the guys they don't have to use all their talent on any given sequence? Was that the problem tonight?
Well, I don't know what it seems like, because we make a deal, we get a couple of good players, and they are good players. It should never change who we are. It's not like we're going to be able to skill our way into the playoffs. So, you know, we need to make sure we understand. Everybody's talking about playoff rounds and this and that about the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're out tonight, I believe. Are we not in the standings? I think we better understand that you need to get in, and we're not going to skill our way in. No matter what the transactions were, we need to stay true to our identity, and or we won't have a chance.
Kind of a weird night for Bob. A couple of deflections. Yep. He said he should have stopped the fourth one, the one.
Yeah.
Are you happy you have this team another couple times early next month, maybe to try to establish something against the Penguins?
I'm not. I'm thinking about a practice tomorrow, and getting ready for our next game. And yeah, that's all I'm concerned about, is getting ready for our next game.
Talked about, last year at the deadline, 3 guys come in, they mesh right away. That doesn't always happen, right? So, I mean, did you see things today that you think, well, I mean, there's only 20 games, but there's potential there. Things were happening.
For
good stuff for you guys offensively, but maybe it's going to take a little while.
There's some good stuff there. Yeah. But that's a wounded team in the back end that we played tonight, and we didn't take advantage of it. We did not develop enough forechecking. Give them some credit, but we didn't develop enough forechecking.
John, you kind of referenced the 3-0 on that power play to start the third. How critical was that they killed it and kind of killed a little of your momentum at the same time? Was that a key point there?
Yeah. I think when you have a power play and you start the third period down by a goal after we did crawl back into the game, and have an opportunity like that, sure, it's a huge part of the game. I think Nick hits the post prior to that. Nasher has a chance that they just get their stick on it before Nasher can bang it in the net. There were opportunities. We had some missed opportunities to score goals, let alone, I think not. Again, I've told you, I don't think we developed enough offense, but when we had some chances, we didn't finish them.
Is it 4 games in 6 days coming up? How tough is that to negotiate?
I have no idea. I'm thinking about tomorrow's practice.